so we'll go through this really quick. So for pressure, we have throw, right, which will beat block, which will beat button. All right. Now, what's important about pressure is you have to remember, this is super fucking crucial, okay? Note, timing can change. So, timing can change this. So the reason why timing can change this is because button can beat throw, but throw can beat button. Depends on who does it first, right? So we're just assuming that whatever the preceding thing is, the thing that we're talking about is the thing that's being done, essentially, right? First. So throw will beat block fundamentally, right? So we're going to just ignore timing right now, right? We're going to ignore this. Don't pay attention to this right now. So throw beats block, obviously, right? Block beats buttons, and buttons will beat throw. If done, like, immediately, essentially, right? That's just how you look at it. So if I immediately throw somebody who's immediately blocking, throw's gonna win. If I immediately block somebody that's immediately pressing a button, block is gonna win. If I press a button on somebody that's immediately throwing, button's gonna win, because button's faster than throw, right? Throw's fastest is 5. Unless you count a super like Zangief or something like that. But that's different. Just like regular throw. Fastest button in this game is 3 frames, right? If a character does not have a 3-frame button, their fastest button is guaranteed to be 4 frames. So 4 frames is... Everybody has a 4-frame at the very minimum. All 42 characters that are out right now, all right? When it comes to pressure, one of the most important things, it's all about asking questions, okay? For great pressure, you have to understand your opponents, okay? So, in my opinion, the most important thing for having great pressure is to have a systemized pressure, okay? You have to have systemized... What does that mean? What this means is you structure your offense in a way so where you can collect information, okay? Who's that? Leg Hammer Dolly. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay? So, I will write that down right now. So, it's structured to collect info, okay? You need to be able to understand your opponent's defensive options. But if you don't have a place where to store information about what they're doing in your head, then all the useful shit will get mixed up with the useless shit. So that's something that's very important. Or you'll miss a lot of small details about their defensive habits. You know what I'm saying? Yo, JPP. That's funny. I'm so glad that, it's crazy because I wasn't going to enter that tournament when I did too, and it's just nuts because, like, that GIF, that shit was the actual match from their perspective on RSF, you know, now it's the online local. But that was their perspective of the match because CFN was catching up, so it did the whole, like, I didn't edit that. That's literally what it was on the stream. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. So I just took it and I just made it a GIF. And then shout outs to St. Cola with the amazing... Yeah, that's just crazy, right? I didn't edit that at all. That's exactly what they saw. That's why I laughed at it. I was like, what the fuck? This is sick. Tiger machine gun. I threw that many fireballs too, but it just didn't look that crazy. Like, the fuck. But, yeah. So you want it to be structured to collect information, while simultaneously you're able to confirm, right? You want to be able to confirm it, and if you can do this, if possible, have a tick throw. So you're going to want to have systemized pressure, meaning it's structured and allows you to collect information on your opponent's habits, while simultaneously allowing you to be able to confirm any random hit at any point, okay? And, if possible, has a tick throw built into it. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Alright, okay, let's check this out. Alright. However, set to all hard. Okay, so we look at the rules. Structured to collect information, able to confirm, and if possible, have a tick throw. So let's start with the tick throw. Alright, how many ways can Sagat tick throw? You can do stand jab into throw. Right? You can do stand light kick into throw. But the issue is, stand light kick is only +1 though. So if a character has a 3-frame button, this won't work. Right? And if you counter hit with this, who cares? See what I'm saying? This is why I was never really a fan of using stand light kick. I understand doing it randomly from time to time, just to kind of like, right? But on hit, can't convert it into anything. You have to, like, I guess, confirm it into DP. But, you know, on counter hit, okay. But you could have just, instead of doing that, you could just do this. Right? So I never really liked stand light kick as a starter. I'm not a fan of that. Unless it's just to kind of throw people off, right? Then I guess it's cool. But, now, stand jab, though, you're still in throw range. Not only are you in throw range, it's +4. So Cammy cannot stand jab this like she can this. So automatically, I'm favoring stand jab as my systemized pressure. When I say this, I'm saying, like, you don't have to always pressure stand jab, right? But it's when I want to understand my opponent, this is how I'm going to pressure people with stand jab. I'm going to get as much information as possible about my opponent before I start switching to heavy duty stuff like this. You know? Alright. We have a tick throw. Okay. But, so, not only do we have a tick throw, you can confirm it if they randomly, right? I could, oops. I could easily confirm it into stand light punch. Ooh. So you can confirm it during the jab block stun that they blocked. Yeah, they blocked throw. Because remember, you're pressing jab. Jab is one of the 2 buttons you need to do throw. So all you have to do is just hit light kick. So I don't have to move my fingers anywhere else. Right? So it's a really easy confirm. So then you say, oh, you blocked it. Okay, throw. Oh, you got hit by it. Okay, cool. Right? So you can confirm it. It's a tick throw. So right there, if you get something that's automatic, like an automatic opportunity, you can just convert it pretty easily. Okay? So now what I want for a systemized pressure is I want to have something that will completely stop buttons. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what up, Cam? How you doing, bro? All right. So these are kind of like the goals, right, of having one. So another thing you'd want is you want to have a 2-frame trap, right? And then you also want to have a 3-frame priority trap. So what's a priority trap? I'm going to explain it to you. Because, for example, Cammy's crouching jab. Khalif, thank you so much for the follow. Cammy's crouching jab, right? 3 frames. Right? So if I do stand medium punch, crouching medium punch, actually let me do something else. What's a 3-frame gap? Oh, perfect. Crouching shorts +2, right? Stand shorts 5, right? So that's a 3-frame gap, right? So you see we're trading. But because in Street Fighter V, like in Third Strike, there's priority, meaning if an attack of higher strength collides with a weaker attack on the same frame, then that means the higher attack will always win, right? So stand light punch is +4 on block, right? Crouching medium punch is 7 frames on startup. So 7 minus 4 is 3. Correct? So this should trade with light punch, right? No, it doesn't because of priority. See what I'm saying? So you want to have a tick throw. You want to have a 3-frame priority trap. I don't call it a frame trap. I call it a priority trap. And then you get counter hit off of it, right? So I get something like this. Boom. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now, another thing that people seem to overlook in this game is having 2-frame frame traps. Why do you want a 2-frame frame trap? Let me explain, because at high level, you're gonna see this a fucking lot. Punk is notorious for this shit. Alright? Forward jump on most characters, the common characters, is 3 frames. Alright? Okay. Takes 3 frames to get off the ground on a jump forward. Alright? So you can take care of that with this, with these regular. But what about backdash? Oh shit. Backdash is airborne frame 2. So you will see players do this. And they get air reset. See? This is why you see people mid-screen do this. And now look. There's nothing I can do. She got hit in the air. So if I go to cancel into like a special, right? I could get fucked up for it. I mean, that was cool because that's a fireball trap, but alright. So imagine if somebody jumps and then you're in the middle of doing your autopilot block string and now your button doesn't hit and now they land and they can whiff punish you because you're minus 15. Your entire attack just whiffs in their face. Now they can get whatever the fuck they want. That's a very common defensive option because they don't risk a shimmy. They're just jumping. They don't care. They're like, whatever. And they block it. They block something and then they do it. So they're not even in throw range. Right? But it's just so that whatever the attack that you usually do from this range, imagine I do this, right? Imagine I do the medium punch. The pushback is about here, right? So whatever's gonna hit them here, it's probably a slow attack. Like, what the fuck else is it gonna be? Like, I would have to know he's doing this and then commit to that, right? Which, you know, I'm big brain enough to know, but not everybody does, right? So they'll be like, what's going on? This is confusing as shit. Okay? So you want to have a tight enough frame trap to stop what they're doing. That setup was broke? Nah, bro. Chill out. Go to sleep. Why you coming at me, Cam? Wasn't it enough when you and Sevens bodied my team? Now you in here trolling me, you fucking asshole. Nah, I'm just playing. I miss you, man. How you been? We gotta play, bro. Why you not hitting me up for games? I know you back. Don't be Hollywood on me now. Getting Hollywood on the brother, bro. Acting like you can't help me level up. What's up, Professor? Okay, right? So, we talked about the backdash, right? So now if you have a 2-frame frame trap, right? Instead of doing this or this, right? Now, it's okay, well, let's figure out a 2-frame frame trap. Stand jab is +4. Right? Okay, well, what is a move that is 6 frames or faster? 6 or 7 frames. 6 or 5 frames. So stand jab, stand short. But I can't confirm off of this, so this is useless. Unless I want to do something like this, right? I guess that's cool. Who gives a shit? Or I could do something a little bit better. I could do this. Ah. Look how much more damage I did too. Right, and that was confirmable. So if she at any point just blocked any of that, I just wouldn't have gone for it. So this is something you could just literally lab. There you go. Very simple. And now I get all this information out of this offensive sequence, right? Because I've kept things as tight as possible. But the information doesn't usually come in when you keep things tight unless it's against bad players. Bad players are the ones that are going to respond immediately. The better players delay. That's where you have your system in play. You understand? So when you do something like this, you have a flow chart, which is the first time I knock somebody down, I could do stand, jab, throw. Right? Stand, jab, throw. Okay, you got thrown. Alright, so I'll keep that in mind the next time that we do this again. Stand down, let's do it. I'll do it again. Until something changes. Right? Until something changes. Oh, interesting. Okay. I already know what this means. Because this is already a part of my system. Right? Next time I get in. Bang. Right? Cool. Alright, so it's structured or collecting info. We're able to confirm, like we've seen, right? With the stand strong or whatever. Stand jab if you want. If possible, have a tick throw. Right? Which we shown with jab into throw. We have a 2-frame trap. And we had a priority trap within the system, right? So let's say next time I knock Cammy down, right? I know, yo, every time I DP her now, she's doing wake up jab, bro. This is crazy, right? Every time now. Every time I knock her down, she's always doing jab. Okay. This is where you adjust your system, right? Bang. Go for more damage because you know that they're pressing jab. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do this. You can if you want. Right? If you want to minimize the risk or just keeping things as tight as possible. Sure. But if you know, just go for the max damage. Alright. And then, now this is the most important thing you guys have to drill into your head. You have to drill this into your head. Remember what I said about weaker players? They are constantly responding and trying to do shit. So this being tight will destroy them because they have no choice but to EXDP or to just get hit because you're keeping things as tight as possible. Right? So if you know this player is just getting hit, you just fuck them up, and then you all of a sudden you're diamond rank. It's that easy. I'm not even joking. Sometimes you throw them, sometimes you don't, whatever, right? Now, the players that make you think, this is what you gotta do. You want to start using throw to get you information about that player. You understand? Because now what happens is maybe, oh, you're teching. Okay. So then next time I knock you down, right? Oh, I gotta turn off the wake up. Boom. Because I noticed that when I went to go for tick throw, you teched. But you see? But because I have a system with the stand jab into throw, stand jab, medium punch, boom, boom, boom. That's how you figure shit out. You see what I'm saying? So the beauty of stand jab into throw is that it beats buttons, right? So you don't even have to really worry about buttons. The only concern of yours is like invincible attack or if they throw tech. Now, let me teach you another secret about this, if you guys did not know this. I'm going to turn off the music, and I want you guys to listen very closely. Okay? Listen to this. Tell me who talks right now. Wait, after the throw tech, tell me who is the one talking, okay? Who's talking? Cammy's the one speaking, right? Okay. Now watch this. Who's speaking? Welcome to the greatest stream experience of your life, guys. I told you I would deliver. There you go. You've taken the red pill. There you go. That's how you know who's delay teching. So if I hear Cammy, she's delaying. If I hear my character, this character in front of me is trying to throw me immediately. So now I go back to doing this. You see what I'm saying? Right? Whereas if they delay, see? If she delays, she talks, right? But if I, you know, and the reason why you'll figure this, why this is important is because look what happens if I pressure her. You see how she didn't get hit? So I say, oh, I can throw you. Right? Oh, let me turn that down a little bit. So we'll put it like right here. Oh. Okay, I can throw her. Wait, she's blocking my attack? But she's still teching? So she's delay teching. Okay. Shimmy. Right? But then all of a sudden there's that one weird time. Why did I hear Sagat talk? What the fuck? That means she threw me? So that means she's trying to throw me? Oh, you're trying to throw me because you think I'm baiting the EXTP. You see what I'm saying? Or you think I'm baiting the V shift. Or you think I'm baiting what? You see what I'm saying? The V reversal or whatever. The super. You see? You can use this against anybody. Right? Hi, YouTube. That's funny. But, yeah, that's how you would figure out. Okay? But if I just showed you... I've talked about this before, but getting to this point, how do you get to this point? This doesn't fucking matter if you don't know how to collect this information. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important. Right? It's crucial. Right? Okay. So having that structured offense is crucial to your consistency and figuring people out on their defense. All right? Because remember, either they're throwing, blocking, or pressing a button. If it seems like they're covering multiple options, then they're probably option selecting. And that's when you masterfully release the tightness of your frame trap to figure out what their timing is. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say Cammy. Right? Crouching jab immediately, right? We already know this is gonna work. But my opponent is delaying because they're smart. Right? Oh. I just realized. So let's say, see? Oh, okay. Nothing. And you get hit. You see why you got hit? Because they're delaying. So they're not getting hit by the immediate, right? And but it's there in case you try to walk up. or try to dash up. Right? So what you want to do then is you want to masterfully release the tightness of your frame trap just to catch them. So what you could do is you could do a manual timed frame trap, which is where you use movement. Right? Which you'll see me do sometimes. Or you could do the auto frame trap, where it's into a button immediately, but the button is very slow. So for example, right, something like, right, you see, I didn't delay that, I just did a slow move, right? Right? So you have auto and you have your manual frame traps, okay? So I'll write that down so that way you guys can see what that is visually. Okay, you have... actually, let me put that right here. Actually, let me do manual first. Do another color. So let's do blue. We got a manual. Right, we got a manual frame trap. Boom. Okay, so what this is it uses movement as it uses movement and / or delay, right? I don't know why I did that in lowercase on the and or whatever. Right? Alright, so catch the unblock, right? What up, D-Wade? Nah, bro, do your thing, man. Don't worry about it. So we're trying to catch the unblock. So remember, frame trapping, one of the illest things I ever heard in my life when it came to Street Fighter was James Chen's the way he worded it. He was like, frame trapping is just getting your opponent to unblock. That's it. So you're trying to get your opponent to unblock, right? Like we see here. Right? So maybe it's the delay. So if I know that I'm doing a frame trap and they didn't get hit, and I try to move up and I got hit, I know what I gotta do. Right? You can do the manual time, which is using delay. Either delaying the button, right? Like that. Or you use movement, right? Because movement is a form of a delay, right? Or you can use the auto timing, which is you immediately go into the next move, but the move is slow enough. So, example, I could do this. Something like, see? That's a frame trap. It's kind of weird, but... Right? So you do something like that. You could do, let me see, let's see if I jumped in, right? See? Stuff like that. Alright? It's how you can kind of look at it in a creative sense and not get so like linear with how you frame trap people. You don't have to be tight. You don't have to use, you don't always have to use positive pokes either. You can use negative pokes if the opponent always delays, because some people, they'll block a negative poke and they don't want to get DP'd, so they'll delay, right? So then you'd be like, all right, even though that was -1, right? Like, okay, you don't want to eat this? All right, so instead, do something weird like that, you know? All right, so that's the manual, and then again, auto. So you are just immediately going into a delayed button or a move. All right, so you immediately frame trap into a slower option. Okay. So so basically the reason why you take the throw is because mid-screen, if you get thrown, most characters can't really pressure. Cammy throws me. It's not the end of the world. She's +9. So it's like, look at where Sagat is. Sagat is exactly where he wants to be. Literally. See? Match start spacing. That's the exact same spacing. And if I throw a fireball, I'm +10. That's a fireball trap. So I don't give a shit. I'm like, okay. That's fine with me. This is where I win. You know? Right? And then even in the corner, let's say she does throw me in the corner. Like, okay. She does throw me. Okay, but look how much health I had. I take 130 damage, right? 130 damage, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not in throw range anymore. Whereas if I tech a throw, right? Look at the reward of me teching the throw. I'm right here anyways. I'm at the exact range I would have been if I took a throw without the risk of taking a massive shimmy punish. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, who cares? But it changes, of course, if you're near stun or if you're near, you know, throw KO range, right? That's different, of course. But this is why they say take the throw, right? But I don't agree with always taking the throw. But it's just good to build the tolerance of doing it, so that way it's like not scary to you and you can play more stoic as a result of it. You know what I'm saying?